All right, welcome back, guys, to episode 2 of the Three Degenerates. We got Akash, we got Johnny, yours truly, Bandwagon Bunny. Am I flipping sides? Who knows? But not to get too serious right now. This topics today we picked out are going to be a little bit political, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, the world is under fire with these back-to-back attacks on our nation's hillbilly centers by the Taliban and Al Qaeda. Remember, it's always hot takes here, all gas, no breaks. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of that stuff. We're just trying to get better and better. Boys, how's your week's been? How's your week's been? I know it's been dramatic. It's been dramatic since we last talked, but
Yo,
what's going on, Kosh?
Nah, Johnny, you got it. I think
all
you're
right,
about to
all
say
right,
something.
man.
Yeah, it feels like he's got a lot to take off his chest. He's
uh,
got chest hair.
first thing I want to say is one of my pet peeves. It's like when you wear a hat, right? Like, do you want your hair sticking out of it? I feel like that's like some kid, some hip hop artist from like the 2001 and shit. So I don't know. Whoever
You
does
know,
that, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta fix your shit up a little bit, man.
you know,
I'm not talking about
you
you, Bunny.
know. No, it's okay because let's keep the hat conversation away. My boy Kosh gonna get some shots out of nowhere, so I don't want to get into hats and hair because I was gonna say if you got some hair to show, you'd wear your hat like this. But that's nothing to my boy
No.
Kosh. It's all to this guy Johnny. But you know what my pet peeve is, brother? And when I ask you a fucking question of how was your week, you talking straight about my hat. It seems like you're a little interested in me. Is these OKC fans zesty like SGA, huh? But
says
anyways, Johnny,
yeah,
what's
bro.
going on, man?
Says the mother.
Dramatic week for you all around.
Says the motherfucker with the Drake pillow. Yeah, man.
Uh,
Dude, I had a crazy weekend, man. So you know how last episode, if y'all didn't know, we were talking about would I suck dick to save my dog, and I said, of course,
mm,
I'd
mm.
absolutely, I'd take it all, man. I'd be, top
We
notch,
manifested it.
and but
Yeah.
then I said I'd kill the guy. That would be the only
Hmm.
way out. It manifested because my dog got attacked by some big ass cow looking Saint Bernard. And I mean, if I tell y'all what I said, I'll probably get canceled. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I found everything out about them, bro. Call me Liam Neeson from Take It because these motherfuckers about to get it. So they didn't get my name or nothing, baby. I know where the business is at. I'm gonna just pop up right there and just chill there and wait for them to come out, and then and then it's gonna be scary times USA, baby. They probably thought I was like some type of fucking illegal terrorist or something. The way I was screaming in Punjabi too, bro. I was going
So,
off.
so, so, we feel for you, sending love and prayers for Lenny. But man, so far you said you're a creep. So far you said
Yeah,
call yourself a terrorist. So
yeah,
far you said you will commit crime
yeah,
anywhere
yeah,
and
yeah.
anywhere. We love it. We love it. As you
Yes,
guys
sir.
see, episode 2, we are giving our personality traits. We are giving it out.
We'll get into personality
uh,
traits. Don't worry, bro.
oh gosh, what's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Same old. I've been golfing a little bit more and more every day. Next time I see y'all, it's gonna be y'all about to be going
Oh
down for sure.
shit! All
I don't
right.
know what y'all bring to the game. Bring your clubs, bring whatever.
Oh
I
shit!
promise y'all, I'm breaking at least 80, no matter
Oh,
what.
stop, yo,
Hey,
stop, bro,
yeah, no,
stop,
I'm
bro.
done. I'm done. I'm done with this conversation about to go. No, trust me. I'm breaking 80 and I'm beating both of y'all because I'm going through it, man. Even after this, I'm going to the driving range because I'm dedicated to this sport right now to the T. So
Damn, yo.
that's just
By the
me.
way, can't even name five golfers. Can't even name five golfers, bro. Can't even name five golfers. This man talks about.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Bryson DeChambeau,
Okay.
Tiger Woods, Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy,
Wow.
and what's his face? Brooks Koepka.
Yo, by the way,
I don't know
the
how to
way
say
you
his name.
pronounce their names, bro. If you said that to their face, they'd probably fight you, man. They'd probably
Pretty
No,
fight you.
much,
dude,
man.
that
That's
was
good.
impressive.
That was impressive.
That's impressive lineup. Yeah.
Yeah. The only
But
thing Bunny can name is LeBron's children. Bunny's really good at naming LeBron's kids.
Bronny,
Hey, man, we'll get
Bryce,
to LeBron later, man.
and
And Bunny.
Al Shazida.
Zuri.
Zuri.
What about you, Bunny? How's your weekend, man?
Dude, it was good. Did a little garden work. Kind of messed up my shoulder a little bit, but still went and played 18, my first 18. Not as good as these guys, but man, the swing has gotten slower. And so there's less, what do you call it when you hit the dirt? Just that part, right? Less of that. So I'm not throwing my shoulder out every time. I'm learning the irons a little bit better, right? Don't use an iron to bomb, use an iron for distance, right? And precision. Less I try to bomb, further it goes and better it goes. So I've been doing pretty good. At 18, drive suck. Played with Bicky and KV and this guy named Gavin. Bicky won. He had some crazy bombs like 250, 260 drive straight down the fairway. And but man, my middle game, that's where you're like, man, if I'm in trouble and you have trouble in the middle, give me my 4 hybrid, brother. How far are we going? 400 yards? Give me a shot. Give me
Okay.
one shot.
This man's talking
Give me
about a
one.
hybrid.
If you want to see miracles happen, right? Give me a shot. But more we played, it was good to play with people that are also learning and having experience. Like there were some good tips. I also don't like too many tips. Like let me just figure it out. Everyone has their niche, but um,
Oh, Bunny,
it
you
was
love
good. Did some
tips.
golfing.
Bunny
Huh?
loves the tip.
I
Bunny
love
loves
the
the
tip.
tip.
I love the tip. I love especially when Johnny takes the tip. He
Whoa.
doesn't need much lube. He's always lubricated, right? So then we went to watch game 2 yesterday. Disaster. We'll talk about that. But man, honestly, I don't remember much from game 2. So you guys got to carry that one because your boy was crossfaded. I
No.
don't think I was that hammered off of 6 beers in my life. My head was spinning. Obviously, I was doing a little bit of something recreational. But that was going straight to my dome. But shout out Dugout Bar. That was a sick bar.
Oh, Dugout Bar is so good, bro. I think they've even elevated it since I left here, to be
$10 a
honest.
pitcher. Where the hell you been? But
Bro, yeah,
you know,
man.
we're gonna get ready for this high rock, so we gotta slow down a little bit on the beers and shit. But it's all good. It's all good. Choose kick this podcast off today. We're gonna start with a game 1 recap. It's only right start with a Kosh because we are dedicated Pacers fans. So let's enjoy that one for a few seconds before we go to game 2 recap. Go ahead, Akash. What was your take on that?
Man, like game one, I'm not even talking like I don't want to imagine I watched game two, but game one just felt like we were chasing the whole time. I don't know. The Pacers came out a little wobbly. They weren't ready for the moment in the first half. That's what it felt like to me. And the amount of turnovers. Albert acting like he's never been in this big stage. He has never, but dude, you got to show up. You are the star of this team. Same with Pascal Siakam. He carried a little bit, but not too much. And the overall, what I felt like with the Pacers, they started slow. They were able to slow down their offense, and they were still able to play their offense the way they were by the second half. And I think that's what kind of formulated that comeback. You know, what really I was shocked about this, and I didn't know about this. I get it. Thunder has their Canadian guy from Brampton, whatever. But we got Nemhard. And Nemhard actually grew up with SGA since they were 10 years old. And these dudes have been going one on one since day one. So for him to hit that step back three on him did not surprise me. And, before our previous podcast, we talked about, oh, who's going to guard SGA? Who's going to guard SGA? Nemhard. You know why? Because they play on the same international Olympic team, bro. They know how to guard each other. They know how to work against each other. And Nemhard got the best of him that game. So I'll leave it at that. Neesmith got the best of him too. Nemhard got the best of him too. But I will say this though. Halliburton has to take more shots just based off of game one. I'm not even talking about game two yet. He put up only 14 points, and that's not him as a player. Like, I get it, man. You want to pass. You're a point guard first, but you got to play a little selfish ball here. So I will leave it at that. Tyrese Halliburton, great game winner, but I'm going to need you to shoot more.
What about you, Johnny? What you got? How'd you feel?
Yeah, man. Nemhard played amazing defense. He held SGA to 38 points. I think, that's commendable for anybody. Like, yeah, man, that's excellent defense. I think what we've seen from the first 2 games is just that the Thunder are clearly the better team. I mean, game 1, like Akash said, they were leading throughout the game until they weren't. And you got to tip your cap to the Pacers. I mean, they have done this time and time again. Their offense is so explosive that you can't count them out. They can be down 10, 20 with 3-4 minutes left, and you don't know when someone's going to just start making shots, when Halliburton's going to start finding the right man in the corners for threes, when the pick and roll is going to start working with Siakam and him. They're just a very difficult team, but there's no matchup where I would say they definitively have an edge. And I think that's been evident. One of the things that we noticed is OKC, they changed their starting lineup in game one right off the bat. And I think that played into the Pacers' hands a little bit, just because, you're already changing your lineup. And it seems like it showed that they were a little afraid of the Pacers, and it kind of went to their benefit. Game two, they went back to what they were doing, their original lineup that got them through the playoffs, that got them to the finals. And it was the story. It was the same story in both games, man. The defense is what wins the day. Their interior defense was excellent in game two and in game one. But the difference is in game two, their perimeter defense was great as well. In game one, they were giving up a lot more open threes. In game two, man, Lou Dort was like, that guy fouls a lot, but he fouls so much that at this point, what's not a foul, what is a foul becomes blurred. So the refs can't call everything. And the Thunder are just so physical. And then the last point I'll say is you need someone to show up other than SGA. In game one, no one showed up. Chet was terrible. Jalen Williams had a super subpar game. Lou Dort didn't provide anything. Caruso didn't provide anything. And meanwhile, everyone on the Pacers was playing well aside from Halliburton. Quick note on Halliburton, guys. Tyrese, he makes big shots. So, this superstar thing. Remember, I said he's not a superstar yet. I know I got a little heat from y'all. In the finals, he's averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 33% from the three-point. Guys, he is not at that level yet, or he hasn't showed in the finals. He's going to have to step his game up big time, man. Y'all remember what I said about Pascal Siakam, too. I've seen this man. I saw this man grow up with the Raptors. And that performance y'all saw yesterday is a classic Toronto Raptors Pascal Siakam performance. His performances sounded as bad as his fucking name. But yeah, anyways, Bunny, you go for it, brother.
All right, shut the fuck up. I had enough of this bullshit. All right, game one, 10 players scored with 26 turnovers. All right, this finals. What did you say? The finals breakdown for Halliburton. It's been 2 games, brother. You don't know the Halliburton might attack with a 30-pointer, because here's the thing. What we did is what we're gonna do and continue to do till game 7. But honestly, we're probably gonna knock these fuckers out by game 5. That's how it's gonna go down. Because look, we're gonna get to game 2. And I've told you guys in this last episode what, a little preview of game 2, what was going to happen. So anyways, they played great. They played from behind. I thought the same thing. I was like, in the beginning, I was like, yo, is OKC that fucking good that, like, we just cannot come back, right? No matter how many shots. Yeah. But because but it's also embedded in us, like, the East is just a weak. But truly, is it? After we saw what happens in game 1, honestly, this is going to be, I think, a great series. I don't think either team is going to sweep or gentlemen sweep each other. It's going to be back and forth. You got fucking championship coach and Rick Carlisle, right? You got a group in OKC that stuck together for so many years, that built together. And even the pieces that they added this offseason, they just fit really well, right? But game 1, man, no, you saw what the Halliburton did. He went straight and didn't miss the target. He knew which tower to hit. He fucking hit that shit, and he had no regrets. I think he plays better underneath pressure. So the pressure is going to be back on game 3. But the team did well overall. Obi to give fucking 5 threes is a miracle. We needed that miracle. Neesmith another 3 threes, which is a little bit consistent. Usually he does like 2 to 3. But yeah, Siakam, Turner. I feel like you guys will have to break down the game too. But for me, how I looked at game 1 was, dude, they're hoarding Siakam. He was somewhat effective. Like, he's still going to get you in double digits. You're going to need something. Like, where are you going to put Bryant to fill up his time minutes, right? So there's going to be a little bit of a give with plus minus. But if you can keep that game tight, play as best defense you can against that team. Because Lou Dort, he's not going to score 5 threes again, unless it's a miracle game. And he should have saved that for game 2, brother, because he has nothing else in him besides defense, right? So yeah, on that, let's move on to game 2. Look, I just got a brief point, right? And then I'll let Johnny boast about it after. I mean, he didn't have much to say after game 1, but all I gotta say is game 2. I told you guys they have one 40-point banger in them. They have one blowout game where it's gonna make them look like the best, right? And it's funny, the analysts today though were giving Indiana a little bit credit, like, oh, it's not over yet. It's like, brother, you don't want to. You want to just give OKC everything. They've already won it, all this bullshit. But I told you they have that type of game. But I just don't think the rest of the series is going that way. They're both good teams. They're both even teams. But as you saw, they had the inconsistency with Minnesota. They had blew them out, but then every game was a game that you can capture. You don't want to play that game with the fucking Indiana Pacers, brother. You don't want to be up 5 with 2 minutes left against the Indiana Pacers. You want to stay in 15 points till the last fucking second turns off the fourth quarter clock. 100%. So Johnny, why don't you take the stage? I know you're so excited to talk about this. It's like you just got so hard because there's a Brampton boy, did something, even though he was very embarrassing the first game.
Hold on, before you go, Johnny, I will say this though. This is by far one of the best NBA finals we're gonna see because these are the two most evenly matched teams.
100%.
Because last year Mavs were just hurt. And the year before that, I don't even know who was playing. Who the heck was playing last year?
Denver and
there's Denver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Denver versus who?
Miami Heat. Miami Heat,
No,
I believe.
Miami Heat, yeah.
Yeah, Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. So basically Jimmy Butler by himself.
Versus Jokic, yeah.
So again, so these teams are just, and you can get into game 2 right after these teams have the defense. They play like a team rather than someone playing iso ball. I'll give SGA credit. Like yesterday, game 2, a lot of other players went over 10 points and still he got 34 points. So he still played like a star player, but he played like a team ball. So I'll let you start game 2 and then I'm going to finish off game 2.
Yeah, I completely agree with Akash. I think the big thing is here, we had to look at that defense, man. So one of the things I was noticing is how few field goal attempts a lot of the star players on the Pacers got. So Pascal only got 11 attempts, 3 of 11. Tyrese only got up 13 attempts. And the reason this is happening is because OKC did the same thing against the Wolves, where it was basically, we're not letting Ant score. Ant is getting denied the ball at every chance. As soon as the ball's out of his hands, we're denying him the ball. We saw the same thing happening here. And I remember Anthony Edwards, after one of the games, I think he only had 16 points. It might have been the closeout game. He said, I didn't play the ball. I didn't play bad. I just didn't shoot. And the reason he didn't shoot is because that ball denial is so vicious. And you saw a couple times Tyrese trying to penetrate into the paint, which is one of his best attacks because he can find either someone rolling or he can find a 3-point shooter. He was getting the ball stripped a couple of times where he got the ball stripped. One time was by SGA, and that led to fast break points. And I think that's one of the biggest things that the Thunder does. It's so different than any other team. Think about today's era. There's no team that plays like the Thunder. They're just a different team. They're defense first. Even like, the Celtics were a great defensive team, but the Celtics died by the 3-point ball. The Thunder do not. Thunder play a really good mid-range game as well. Also, Chet showed up. I think Chet heard the chatter, man, because that first half, we needed Chet, and he showed up big. He didn't play great down the stretch, but he was still being effective. So, yeah, Chet was awesome. I think that,
When he said we.
Huh?
He said we.
We, yeah.
I said we,
I'm
bro.
just listening. I'm just listening. You're just glazing. Go ahead. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this
By
moment.
the way, I'm not from Brampton. All right, so just so everyone knows, I am not from
he's
Brampton.
like 10 minutes over. He's 10
I'm
minutes
not.
over.
No, bro. I'm like 45 minutes away. All right, I live in a farm,
the
bro.
traffic. If there was no traffic in the GTA.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no traffic. There's no traffic in Indiana because no one wants to live in that damn hellhole. No one's gonna be there. Yeah.
That's funny.
If I'm living in let's say Peru, Indiana, I'm still gonna root for the Pacers.
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Of course, man. Who else are you gonna root
Same thing
for?
with you, bro. Brampton, bro. You gotta root
You
for
gotta,
Brampton.
No,
yeah,
Like,
bro, I'm
no
not.
matter what.
I'm not. No, man.
Don't worry.
Uh,
Don't get too, dude.
It's interesting. Bunny's from Indiana, but there's no. He supports Drake, so that's also very interesting. But so I don't know. I think Bunny's a bandwagon bunny at it again, man. What do y'all think is going to happen in Game 3, boys? What do you think's happening? We're going back to Indiana.
Whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa,
gonna be a
whoa, whoa! You
ruckus.
glazed enough.
No,
No,
let me
no.
talk
Let the
about game
boy,
two.
let the
Yeah.
pure Indiana blood go off it. All right. You don't even have a team in the playoffs, brother.
Hold on. For game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game 2, man. I'll say this straight up. Like, OKC made their adjustments. Their key defining adjustment was putting two big men, putting
Mhm.
Hartenstein and Chet play alongside each other. And I think that's where Pacers were kind of like, is this going to work for us? Because previous game, they played small ball, and that worked for the Pacers. So I think the OKC
Mhm.
coach made that adjustment and kind of worked out in their favor. Now, another thing, and then Bunny missed this. They're defining players, and I'm not even going to give it to SGA. I'm going to give it to this dude named Wiggins. I don't even know his first name.
Yep.
Came off the bench, didn't even play game 1, or I think maybe played like 1 or 2 minutes, and he was putting up the 3-pointers.
Mhm.
I mean, you saw the game. I'm like, who the heck is this kid? Why is he shooting so many threes and making them? And another person I'll give the credit to is Alex Caruso. Man, that guy can play defense, and he was shooting the 3-ball really well.
And never in his life
So
will he
I
make
think
4
both.
3-pointers again. Never. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the Pacers did not have film on this dude named Wiggins, and even on Caruso that much. And now I think Rick Carlisle will make that adjustment. Like, okay, if he's gonna shoot that much, we're gonna make sure we're gonna post up and block that 3 or contest him, so he's not gonna make that 3. What he got yesterday, congratulations, Wiggins. You got your one game, you got it out of the way. Okay, you got your one shining moment. Call it even, done. But I think Pacers gonna make that damn adjustment. I think Tyrese Halliburton needs to fucking start playing from the beginning of the game rather than fourth quarter like he did last night. And you're talking about, oh, Pascal was getting hacked in game 1. Halliburton was getting hacked this game too, bro. He could not get the ball in his hand, and they were playing pretty well defense. I'll give credit to SGA even. His hands were moving, and he was getting the steals. So in order for OKC to win the game, they do need to play a perfect game. And they played it last night. But guess what? Pacers are not going to play the way they played again, the way they did last night. So I'm going to keep it very, very 100 with you. I think Halliburton is going to have a really good game next game, even though game 3s have not been well for them this playoff series. I think Pascal Siakam and Halliburton are going to be the two main head force that are going to drive this offense, and the defense is going to be taken care of by Nesmith, Nemhard, and TJ McConnell even. I'll give him the credit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. TJ McConnell name drop.
Listen,
McConnell
I
name
have
to,
drop, bro.
Last night's game, Halliburton was -5. It's not bad for going against that defense and the way they were on fire. Like Caruso making 4 threes. Like if Caruso doesn't make 4 threes, you know what his average is? 0. Like he makes 1 per 7 games. So Caruso is not going to show up like that again. I think, yeah, Halliburton's got to show up earlier. And kind of put like he can have the same stats in the night, like 3 for 8 on threes. I mean, he is a lead like 3-point shooter for them and Nesmith. So 8 3-point attempts is normal. Like it is what it is. But make them right. Hopefully.
Bro, our best
Yeah.
player last night was Miles Turner.
Yeah.
You know how crazy that is?
Yeah, that's yeah, and he was a -4 and 50% from interior. I think you can work around it. They play the same game. You're not gonna get these lucky shots by Oklahoma. Like Jalen Williams, he's here or there. Like I'll give him credit. Like regular season, he was there. He was there for them. He kind of disappeared in the Minnesota series, so that kind of made me happy a little bit that he wouldn't be ready. But game 3. Halliburton's got to take it in. We're in Indiana. It's a time to fucking rise and do what you've been doing, but just do it a little bit earlier because I feel like Indiana also plays off of consistency, off of seeing other players play stronger. So like if Halliburton's like making shots, everyone it's something in them, even if they're not making shots and they're playing harder defense, right? They're going after rebounds. Like that first game, they were dogging the rebounds. So yeah, what do you guys got predictions for game 3, Johnny?
Yeah, I mean the rebounds went away and they got out rebounded because of the lineup change. The
What
rebounds went
happened?
away because the
What
lineup
happened in
changed.
what was the change in the fourth quarter of the first game? Why couldn't they make any changes then? Why did they let the Indiana Pacers come back?
That was just I mean, that's what the Pacers do, man. That's the magic of the. But that's the magic, bro. That's the magic. That's the magic of the Pacers. It was too late in the game to make the adjustment. You can't make that adjustment in the fourth quarter. That needs to be happening at the onset of the game. This
I
is
don't
what I
know. We
will
were
say.
losing by 10 points. We made
But
adjustments.
you won the first 3 quarters. No, hold up. You won the first 3 quarters. You can't win the game the fourth quarter, or you can't make a small adjustment before.
Yeah,
I mean,
you guys not
that's
championship ready?
I mean, bro, that's the magic of
We
this
got
team.
him.
You're not
We got
championship.
him.
No.
We got him.
No.
No, hold up. This is what I talked about previous episode. I said the Pacers have more experience. They have a bunch of veterans.
1 round experience, man.
Thunder doesn't.
If the game is
These are young
if
dudes.
the game
1
is
round of
close,
experience.
so it's
Y'all
clear
crazy.
right now. If the game is close, we can make adjustments. You guys can't. And
No,
that's
if the
just
game
what
is-
it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, if the game is close, you guys hit shots, and you guys have proven that
And you know what,
in this playoffs.
And close
That's
game
what-
to us is 14
Yeah.
points. Close game to us 14 points. So that ass better be ready. We might just delete that shit and take it. All-star lineup.
Whoa, bro, chill out, man.
Might have the Punisher in there. Oh, man. Johnny, what you got for game 3, man?
Yeah,
No
I-
interruptions this time. You take your time,
yeah.
buddy.
This is all I think, guys. I
Mhm.
think they have OKC has a lot of weapons. So like you said, Bunny, like one guy's not gonna. Aaron Wiggins, he might not show up. He's actually been a good player for them this year.
Very good.
Aaron Wiggins is a very decent player. But if he doesn't, let's just say he doesn't show up, they have Kenrich Williams, they have Lou Dort, they have Cason Wallace, they have Alex Caruso. Bro, the thing is, somebody's gonna make shots. If someone else is making shots, they're gonna win. All right. What
0 points.
What the hell are you laughing about,
Bro, that man has 0 points. He was a minus on
brother?
our team.
Brother, that's okay because he didn't show up this game. But Aaron Wiggins didn't show up game 1. He showed up game 2, boys. So all I want y'all to know is that y'all are going to be wearing some saris and coming up soon, all right? And I'm going to be loving it, basking in the glory. I think Thunder come out really aggressive to get a 2-1 lead. That's what I think. I think Thunder come out extremely aggressive. I think that Pascal Siakam probably has another bad game, and maybe Tyrese plays a little bit better, but it's not going to be enough. I see the Thunder coming out in this game.
You really think Thunder staying downtown in a hotel, we're not going to pull the fire alarm again the way we did with the New York Knicks?
That's the only way y'all can
You
win.
think that's not going to happen?
Y'all-
No,
y'all
hold on.
criminals,
No, I'm just
y'all
playing.
criminals, bro.
No, I think here's the thing. I think what will happen next game is Pascal Siakam will start making his shots early. That will give more confidence to Tyrese. I think for Tyrese's game is going to be game 4 again, in my opinion, the way it was with the Knicks series. This next game has to be Pascal Siakam, and then everybody's just going to ride on that wave, and I think we're just going to coast them down and win that game 3 easy.
And you trust Siakam, bro? You actually trust
Yes.
Pascal Siakam?
We had a series.
Eastern Conference
Yeah.
Finals MVP.
All
We
right.
had a series, brother. We went through some teams.
All
Who did OKC go through? And you know what?
What do you
I
mean, bro?
I
They get through the
hope
best
Kendrick
player
Williams
in the
shows up.
world.
I hope Kendrick Williams shows up. He'll give you 4 points this time. He'll give you 4. I hope he does. He said Kendrick Williams. Brother, you got the wrong Williams on that team, but
Hey, man.
I've got Pacers.
Oh, wow, big surprise. Oh, my goodness.
No.
Pacers.
It's gonna be a surprise to you when you're on that podcast trying to be like, well, they had to travel. Their butts were taken at nighttime. Diarrhea. Oh, SGA scored 55, but because his pinky toe was hurting. It doesn't matter. Listen, SGA, PGA, VGA, Pacers in 5. I think there's 2 players that gotta show up for the level. I think Halliburton, I don't see, he's going to have a 30-point game. I just don't think it's now. I think it'll be like the closeout game.
Yeah.
Or the one before the closeout. The closeout's not coming anytime soon. That's usually when he shines. I think Mathurin's got to give us that dogfight game. He's got to get in the paint. He's got to get hit down. They're being favored. They're in Indiana. Get the calls, get some of these guys out early with foul trouble. He's got to play aggressive. He plays way better at home than he does on the road, for sure. Not too worried about
You gotta get under
He's
their
got to
skin.
get underneath their skin. And yeah, Obi can't go 1 for fucking 8 when mostly all you do is go for dunks, like and
That's
layups.
all Obi does,
Like,
though,
yeah, no, that's what I'm
bro.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't do 1 for 8. You got to give me a few more field goals, but I think Matherin will be the unsung hero for this one because the rest of the team has been playing great. Um, so even if they're down by 14 in third quarter, they'll be fine. But I don't think so. I
All
think this
right,
game, I
all
think
right, man.
Pacers will be leading from the third quarter. So, uh, yeah,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'll put the I'll kind of agree with that. Actually,
I'll
I
bet
think
the
the Pacers will
house
be
on it.
leading.
I'll
I'll
bet the
agree. Oh my
house on
God,
it.
I'll agree with that. I'm so surprised you two butt buddies are
Okay,
agreeing on things.
no,
Oh
no,
my
let's all agree.
goodness, bro.
Kendrick Williams will have 2 points next game.
All right,
Oh man.
okay. Let's all agree. Obi Toppin will never hit 5 threes in any other finals game for the rest of his career. Let's all agree on that too. Then,
That's fine. And SGA will not win a championship for the next 3 years.
bro, come on,
The
bro. What are you
league,
smoking,
the
brother?
teams are
What are you
only gonna
smoking,
get
bro?
better, brother. They're lucky.
Better,
They're lucky they
better.
didn't fucking go against the Lakers.
Oh my.
They're lucky. They're
Oh yeah,
lucky.
yeah.
Okay,
Very lucky. Very
no, they're
lucky.
lucky they didn't go against the Mavs
So
before people
listen,
could
speaking of
trade.
LeBron,
Oh my
Kashi's got a
goodness.
very touchy
Oh, I got a
and
question.
subject for us.
I got a question for
Yes.
the boys, man. All
All right,
right,
let's go.
this is your oldest daughter. She's about to graduate high school, and you know it's what? It's June 9th today, and she's graduating on Friday. Friday hits around in the morning at like 9 a.m. You're getting ready for graduation. Your baby girl is graduating. You get a call from LeBron. Hey, I want to hang out with you today, and that's the only day I can hang out with you. Are you going to be able to swing by or not? What are you doing? Are you going to go to your baby girl's
Yo,
graduation, or are you going to
okay,
go hang out with
I'll
LeBron?
answer first because we already know what Bunny's gonna say. So I'll just give my piece. I'll give my piece. First of all, I would be like, is this a scammer? Like, how the hell does LeBron James know me? That would be my first question. Like, was this LeBron James or LeBron Jones, some random crackhead on the street, right? Like, I don't know. Second of all, what are we doing? LeBron's been at those Diddy parties. I'm scared. He just says, you want to hang out with me? That seems kind of sus. So that's another thing I'm not sure about. All right. So there's two things going against LeBron James right there. All right. I think what I would do is I would be like, FaceTime me first. You know, you start dating a girl long distance, you haven't
Some
seen her.
This is some attorney type shit.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
attorney type shit right
100%.
here.
And I'd be like, all right, FaceTime me, LeBron. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's good. If it's LeBron James, I mean, hell, even if it's Bronny, I might have to be like, baby girl, I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully, Papa brings home some money for us. You know, let me go do my best begging act over there and shit. Tell him I got a lot of law school loans to pay off and shit. I might go, man, but it's a 50-50 thing for me, brother. It's a 50-50. Like, if it was my wife's graduation, I'd be at LeBron's house for sure. But, you know, daughter, you know, it's a little different, bro.
Listen,
All right.
I'll change it up a little bit before Bunny answers. I'll say this: like, LeBron FaceTimes you, and he said, "Listen, I'm in your town. I got my Lamborghini out here. Me and you all day, and that's it. I'm gonna drop you off here tomorrow morning at Saturday."
Whoa, that sounds like
look,
he's picking up a chick,
look.
bro.
It could be
That
Savannah.
sounds a little sus, bro.
It can be Zuri. It can be Bryce, Bronny, LeBron. Here's the thing. I don't have to do this whole Inspector Gadget shit like this Tim Duncan glazer over. Like, if someone called to Johnny and said, yo, it's Tim Duncan. My wife just got fucked. You want to hang out? I'm real sad. You want to hang out with someone whose wife got fucked? Sure. You hang out with
Yeah.
him, buddy. You know what? Me and you will never be friends. If you hung out with a fucking cuck, I'll put that on the line. But we're doing whatever LeBron wants to do. He wants me to massage his groin injury. I'll massage the groin injury. I don't give a fuck about my daughter's fucking graduation. Look. I will skip out on anything that doesn't involve death. That's the only thing. An immediate family. Then LeBron, you gotta just call me back, brother. I'll make it after the funeral. But if it was any other player, especially like a Tim Duncan, if my fucking hamster had a funeral, I would not hang out with Tim Duncan. If I were to get fucked in the ass by 5 guys, I would not hang out with Tim Duncan. There's nothing you can get me to hang out with certain people. But LeBron James, I'm doing the same thing though. One thing me and Johnny agree on, I'll agree on this. I am begging LeBron, let me get that watch. Let me get something off you. Let me get some sneakers. I had some sneakers. Shit, I got bills to pay. I got a podcast to launch. What the fuck? I need this shit, LeBron. LeBron.
Oh my
I'll
god.
record a podcast with you, LeBron. But we can talk about Diddy. That's all we're talking about. Oh man, Akash, what about you,
Oh my
man?
god. Man, it took me a little bit to think about this, and I saw a video of someone else on their podcast, and they asked that question, and they said, "Man, my baby girl's gonna be graduating college too. I'm gonna take that L, and I'm gonna go hang out with LeBron. So, baby girl's gotta wait."
Damn,
For
this
sure.
is how y'all know a bunch of simps. I'm on a podcast with a bunch of simps. Come on,
No, you
man.
said the same thing.
Yeah, I did. That's true. I'm a simp as well. Fuck. Hey, man.
All right, hold up, buddy. Before you go on to the next topic, though, I got one more. But Johnny, finish your thought.
I was just gonna say on Tim Duncan piece. I mean, he's a cuck. He likes his wife getting, whatever. Maybe it's not a bad idea for me to visit Tim Duncan. Maybe he's gonna be like, "It's your turn." I don't know. So I don't think you thought about it, Bunny.
That could be true, but we'll keep that private. We'll keep that off air. that take we'll keep off air. Who we're fucking. But what do you got, Akash? You got something else?
Yeah, since we were on the topic of LeBron and Tim Duncan, you're basically everybody's in their prime. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about the NBA. Give me your all-time starting five. I need a five. Basically, I need a guard. I need a center. I need a power forward. I need an
All right.
all-time starting
All
Let
five.
right.
me go real fast.
Go
Give
for
me
it, man.
Shaq, center. Power
Okay.
forward. Give me Dirk. Shooting guard, point guard, and what else we got? Shooting guard, point guard. What's the other player? What's the other?
Michael Jordan.
No. What's? Anyways, I
Shooting
got
guard.
Iverson. I've got LeBron, and I've got Dwayne Wade, all in the prime.
All right. So no passing from your point guard. Interesting. No shooting except Dirk.
No
That's
shooting, yeah,
interesting
of
too.
course. What's yours?
Yeah.
What about your starting five?
Mine is Wardell Curry at the 1, Michael Jordan at the 2, LeBron James at the 3, Tim Duncan at the 4, and Hakeem Olajuwon at the 5.
So we both got LeBron. All right,
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Akash.
All right. I'll say Steph Curry at the 1. Give me Kobe at the 2. Give me Jordan at the 3. Give me Tim Duncan at the 4, and give me Shaq at the
Tim
5.
Duncan, baby. That's what I thought. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
then obviously 2 players coming off the bench. I'll put that on a little icing on the top. Give me LeBron off the bench and give me Kevin Garnett off the bench.
All right. I like that. I'll take Wilt Chamberlain off the bench, and I will take Jerry West off the bench. Get some Laker blood in there.
Off the bench, I'll take fuck it, just to make you guys happy, Tim Duncan. I'll take Tim Duncan off the bench. I'll give him 2 minutes. I'll give him the Williams. What's his name again? Kendrick Williams treatment.
Kendrick.
Let him get one shot off, bench his ass again, get his wife fucked in the back. Starting 5 with the start. That's what I'll call that porno.
And Bronny James.
Point guard. I think I would have another point guard. I'd probably have like CP3 in there in the prime.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A coward? You'd have a coward, eh? All right, cool, man.
I don't know. I think you're I think you're forgetting the days of the great Allen Iverson.
All right.
Mr. Stephen Curry is not going to be able to do much.
Bro, Wardell Curry would. I'm sorry, man. AI is too small. AI is poor efficiency. Doesn't pass the ball. Come on, man.
Okay.
That'd be
you know what's
insane.
easier to learn though? Passing the ball or shooting? Passing the ball. So I can give you this. He'll figure it out. I mean, when you have Shaq to throw it up for alley-oop, when you got Dwayne Wade, when you got LeBron James, when you got Dirk Nowitzki, Dirk gets his own shot. Okay. LeBron, he's really going to be the point guard. And I just need AI for a little bit of that tough blood to slap up the white. I almost went off there. Slap up the light skinned boy from wherever the fucking buttfuck city he's from, because I'm telling you, Steph might get off 20, 25, right? But it's going to be tough for him. He's shorter, but come on, how often does it doesn't matter to guard Steph? Like, you got to be tall. Like, Steph can shoot over 7-footers, 8-footers, 9-footers. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But no one's been in his face like AI from that 90s era. Brother.
No, man.
Brother.
Yo, you're on some bullshit,
Brother.
bro. You're on some...
No, brother. He's faster than Steph. He's more aggressive than Steph. Okay? So that's what I need on the team. I don't need scoring. I got all time. Yo, you know what, Shaq? This is kind of sad, but Shaq averaged 40 points against the Pacers in that finals. 40 points. So what prime Shaq am I taking? Like, what's Tim Duncan's like highest average? Like 20 points, 21. I think he had like
20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks.
Dirk's giving me that.
Yeah, just like
Dirk's giving me that. LeBron had a 30 bump. So I mean, come on, what are we talking about? Let's write these down, and then I'll run through ChatGPT. We'll get to it the next episode of who ChatGPT says is the greatest, and each three of us can prompt a question to ask it, so it's fair. It's not just like who's the best. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let me write it down. Bunny,
Shaq, AI, D Wade, Dirk, Shaq.
Hold up.
What a mental team.
Dude. Yo, you never seen D Wade in his prime, brother. You were in your mother's womb. You were in your mother's womb, brother. Apparently, you guys have cable TV.
And Dirk. And your
got Duncan and CP3.
CP3.
Mental, bro. CP3. Okay. All right, John.
Yes, sir. I got Wardell Curry, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. And off the bench, I have Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West. Bro, Bunny's team's getting clapped, bro. Bunny's team's getting clapped.
Anyways, guys, so we're going to get into a couple of little hot topics. I know you guys are waiting for the Reddit. It's coming. We're going to get to it, but we just got to discuss a couple big noises that are going around in the NBA. I cannot talk today. I just am deprived of everything in my soul.
You're choking. You're choking like the Pacers.
Yeah, I'm choking. And so anyways, you got a big ass mic in front of you, so don't even talk about choking. You look like you're sucking that dick.
You're choking on the LeBron glizzy.
Listen, Tibbs got fired.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yo,
dude,
crazy.
I personally think, New York, what the fuck are you doing? You're literally going to go nowhere. You had fucking, 4 or 5 winning seasons with this guy. He finally figured it out. You guys are you're 4 pieces away, which are 4 fucking bench pieces. That's all you need to do. If Cat plays like how he was playing, that's all you need from a center. That's it. And he's got that energy in him that he's confident to shoot that 3 ball too if he wants to, right? But if he just dominates the paint like how he did, and yes, it was against the Indiana Pacers, but still, like, he was showing aggression and not being passive. So I think you were 4 bench players away. It was going to be a hot summer too for free agents, but you guys kind of blew that one. They're like talking about Rajon Rondo and shit. Dude, I don't know about these player coaches. Like, the Ty Lue got lucky with LeBron and Kyrie. Like, besides that, like, when's the last player coach that won, right? So that was the dumbest fucking thing New York could do. They always keep self-sabotaging themselves, and they're the biggest small market there is. What do you think, Johnny?
I think, first of all, Tibbs is a great coach for the New York Knicks. I mean, yeah, like, Bunny, you laid it out. Multiple winning seasons in a row, got them to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years, I believe, something like that, since 1999. He was great, but I'm going to give a hot take because I want to, spice things up a little bit. I think New York's trying to brew something up. All right. So there's been some interest. There's been some headlines that apparently they're pursuing Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd and Giannis Antetokounmpo are extremely close. Giannis was actually trying. He actually went to Jason Kidd before Jason Kidd got fired from the Bucks and said, "Do you want me to do anything to talk the front office out of this decision?" So they're very close. Giannis is looking to leave. I think you never know, man. New York has the assets. They might be trying to pull something big off. That could be the only reason. If not, New York's just a stupid franchise. They've done dumb moves before. So it's one or the other.
Yeah, I think the Tips firing was strategic. They did it because they knew someone wanted to coach their team because they have the right pieces. And I think Jason Kidd might have probably said something to them. They're like, listen, I'll come over if you guys get rid of Tibbs. And honestly, for him to stay at the Mavericks anymore, I mean, I completely support it, man. Get out of here. This management sucks. This ownership sucks now. And you never know you're going to get fired the next day because you have a great starting five next year and they're still gonna fire you, even if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Because the way they treated like uh what's his face, Doncic, bro,
Hmm.
I don't trust the organization anymore. Like I support Jason Kidd to go get out of here and go to New York and coach these boys to the
And
finals.
just for a
So
little bit of
that's
background,
my take on it.
Akash is just a Doncic fan. He's not from Dallas. Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Indiana. So his Dallas take is nothing personal. So just let you guys know. We're actually all from Mexico. We all live in Mexico, if anyone is curious. But um, yeah, dude, that would be that makes sense. Because the way Jason Kidd looked at that press conference when they traded Doncic, right? And he was just like, "Yep, yeah, I agree." Like he is like, "What the fuck are we gonna do? We need to
Hmm.
get the fuck out of there." To my point though,
Hmm.
that one's gonna be fucking blown up. Come soon. We will take
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards back for like 5 million. Like, come on, brother, come on back. We'll take PJ. We'll take the other kid too with the afro. He's lively. He's pretty fire. Actually, we'll take lively. We'll take lively. But all right. You ready for Reddit, guys?
Well,
Ready for some Reddit?
yeah. By the way,
Hold up, hold up.
quick thing for y'all. Russell Westbrook signed a $151 million contract for a team
Israel.
to play in Europe.
I thought it was
Yeah,
Israel.
150 mil,
When?
bro. Just happened. Just happened, bro.
He's
Let me give you the. Yes, sir. This man's about to make max contract money, and
good for
he's
him,
like,
man.
I mean, unfortunately, not a great player anymore.
They're
But yeah,
not
good
gonna
for him.
sell many seats.
Yo, 3 years, 150 million, 50 mil a year, and the team is called Hapoel Tel Aviv FC, and it's gonna play
Damn.
in Europe. Yeah, so
Tel
yo, good
Aviv.
on Westbrook, man.
Tel
Yeah,
Aviv.
Tel
Is
Aviv,
that
bro.
Paris or Ukraine? Why does it sound like Ukraine? Yo,
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
if he's in Ukraine, yeah, they're probably giving him that bombing bonus special.
Oh, God,
Oh, no, 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 that's Israel. I knew it. Yeah, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
150.
yeah.
Hey, they got the money over there. That's all I'm gonna say. They got the money
Hell
over
yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
All
All
right.
right.
So I have the results ready for the all-time starting five.
Oh
Do you
shit.
want to announce it this
Yeah,
episode or
let's do
next
it. Let's do
episode?
it. Let's do it. Because then we'll get right into Reddit. We'll get right into Reddit after this.
Okay. Talk about one more topic
All
and I'm
right.
almost
All
done.
right.
But
Let's go.
Talk about the Nas Reed going to
yeah,
the
so
Lakers if the
Nas
Lakers
Reed,
offer him.
um, potentially to land in the Lakers. To me, as a Lakers fan, for what? Like for how much? I love the kid. I love but he's not going to be our starting fucking five. Like he's not gonna be. He can be a cheap bench player,
Well,
but he's not gonna be a cheap bench player. He's gonna take a cap
oh,
space of
Bunny.
three of the bench players. If I can get him for two bench players, I'm sure. Like I don't like the kid that came from Miami with the cornrows, and that's really it. We got to get rid of some other people, but honestly, I think we're gonna play Dalton Connect more, and you see him at the club. We're gonna shoot New Jersey up. Oh. I I'm a big Nasri fan, but I think he's gonna be like, yo, I need 70 million, and I just don't think the Lakers got that, especially if they're not getting a full-time center and a lob threat. They really just need a lob threat and defensive center minded player in the middle, and I'd rather give two not aging veterans, but two older centers that chance, split that money up, than just put 70 million in one player. So yeah, what about you, Johnny? What do you think?
I think Nas Reed is probably going to ask for a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I think if they sign him, it's going to be something around the lines of 30 million a year.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. All he's going to, I mean, he's not pushing them over the top. Maybe they'll make the second round with him. I don't know if it's worth it. I think they need to look at the future, look at someone to compare with Luka Doncic. LeBron's 40, going on 41. I think they start building towards the future, man.
I think here's the thing. Also, a comment on the future with the Lakers. We're the fucking Lakers. L.A. There's no future. There's always tomorrow. We can get anything done tomorrow. LeBron retires. You think
Is
we're
it
gonna have to
tomorrow?
build? You think we're gonna have to build when LeBron retires?
Yo, tomorrow is the future.
Does it look like we're OKC? No. Does it look like we're fucking Detroit Pistons? No. We can buy anyone's ass. We're gonna taking asses like Diddy. All right. So when it's the time, the right player, right place, right. Send LeBron off of the chip. We'll get another boy.
You know what we need to do for next episode? Have a Bunny Diddy tracker to see how many times this man brings up P Diddy, bro.
Did you get the results, Akash?
Yeah, sir. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So it gave me strengths, it gave me weaknesses. And for the team that won, or the person that won, basically, I looked at their weaknesses and it says hard to find one, maybe slightly less perimeter shot creation if Curry gets blitzed. Now, the winner from all the starting fives is Johnny. Second place is me. Third is fucking Bunny. Bunny's okay. They gave the verdict and they said like the explanation behind it. So Bunny, third place, great firepower and depth, but less defensive integrity on the perimeter and spacing concerns with Wade, Iverson, and Shaq. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
For me, pure killer mentality, toughest mentally, but slight concerns over ball distribution between MJ and Kobe. If they mesh, it's a devastating unit. Here's my thing, and I'll come back to this here in a second. Johnny, best overall team balance, lead defenders, spacing, and basketball IQ. Prime Jordan, Curry, LeBron, Duncan, and a team is almost unbeatable.
Oh, Bunny, how does that feel, baby?
Ask ChatGPT for the suck a dick. Ask ChatGPT for the suck a dick too. Nothing, bro. It's nothing. It's just it's a question.
I'll say this. No, Johnny did put up a really good starting five. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, Bunny, bro. Damn. Bunny, when it comes to Drake, Glizzies, and P. Diddy, you're the number one, bro. When it comes to basketball acumen, bro, leave it to me, brother. Leave it to me.
Hey, some of us play it better, some of us can analyze it better. So it just is what it is, brother. You know where my nuts be when I'm going up for a layup.
I mean, brother, I tore my damn ACL, so I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, bro. All right, boys. Should we get to the? All right. It's the main. It's Reddit Corner, babies. Let's go. Y'all know what we do with Reddit Corner. We go look for some down bad Indian people our age and around our age, asking stupid questions, and we just shat all over them. And the best part is they don't have names, so we make them up depending on how stupid they sound. Yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, let's go. Number one. All right. I'll give you the first couple lines, then y'all spit out a name, I guess. Spit out a name, whatever you guys feel is right. So I got married last week to my boyfriend of 3 years. Today, I found out that he's been messaging behind my back random girls for hookups whenever he's away for work or we weren't meeting. All right, this girl, what does she seem like, guys? What
seems like
what is this girl, bro?
Like a Priyanka.
Okay, this is definitely some Priyanka vibes here. Okay, cool. All right, Priyanka. All right, congratulations on getting married, Priyanka. Hope it was a good wedding. Upon confronting him, he told me that he's been doing this for the last 8-9 years on and off and hasn't met any girl, but was just texting and sexting them. He also said he's tried to stop himself from doing this, but this is an addiction. Oh, that's a good excuse to use, right? That's good gaslighting, addiction. And he does it for the thrill when he messages random girls. He also promised to go to therapy, cried a lot, and apologized to me. This guy sounds like a fucking, soft ass puss. I'm sorry to put it that way. I'm beyond. Listen, man, he's crying because he got caught. I'm beyond disbelief that he could do something like this to me. To my family, he's an ideal son-in-law. I guess not. I am beyond heartbroken and don't know what to do. In the past, I've forgiven him for cheating. Ooh, so he has a track record. My man's a cheater. But I don't think I can do it this time. However, I am so scared. We had this big fat Indian wedding, and I don't know if I have the courage to tell my parents and end the marriage. Any advice?
Damn.
All right, Bunny, what do you got for Priyanka,
Bro,
bro?
I feel like I gotta give these bitches the same advice. Just there's a billion people out there. Like, why are you asking advice from fucking Reddit? Like, if you love this man, don't come to Reddit. Go to counseling or just figure it out. Like, it's
Well, I think she's coming to Reddit because she knows
yeah,
the
she
answer,
knows
but
the
she's
answer,
too
right?
afraid to admit
So
it. She's got to leave this dude, and I think for her to be lonely, especially having the big fat Indian wedding and going up to her Indian parents and saying like, "Listen, this
yeah.
is not going to work out for me." I think that's intimidating for her, and she needs like a little bit of help, saying like, "You know what? Fuck it." Well, Priyanka, advice from Kash, Bunny, and Johnny: leave his
Yeah, just
ass. Johnny will file the divorce papers, take all of his money, and run. Go find you a nice guy somewhere else. Go to Mexico, have a good time, and
well,
go
it's
find the
also
next one.
it's not so also look deep down and why you chose this guy because when you do leave, the next one might get you even better. Next one might be going through with it. So just and you turn lesbian, it's the same shit. Your parents are gonna accept it, and that person might cheat on you too. Honestly, oh man, I wish I could say something crazy, but you should honestly stay alive, keep hope, and yeah,
Oh,
just,
bro.
just, just figure it out with your homeboy.
Listen,
This is just like it's ABC. Go ahead, Johnny.
listen, Priyanka. I think you like the pain. This guy's cheated on you. Now he's been sexting girls. You just found out. I think you like this, Priyanka. So let me give you some advice, Priyanka, from my perspective. You're a sadist. You love the pain. Stay with this man. Let him cheat more. It makes you feel good inside, even though you don't want to admit it. Let him cheat more. And you spent a lot of money on that wedding. You think you want your parents to? You think you want to tell your parents that now you want a divorce? That's more expensive. All right, stay with this man. Let him cheat and be on his side because that's what any good wife would do. All right, stay by this man. Cook some sandwiches. You know, do your thing, Priyanka. Do your thing, girl.
Yeah, what this guy said.
We're gonna we're gonna see Nancy come back and smack his head in a second.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Priyanka. So our advice is probably break up with him. If you like it though, you know, go to some therapy. If you like the pain, maybe stay with him. It's up to you. But you got to talk to him. Probably go to some therapy with that man. I would say also, you have big weddings. You better make a good decision before you have these big fat Indian weddings, guys. I've seen this too much. By the way, I'm gonna just go a little rant. I have seen this too much in my personal life with people I know that got married and then uh, honestly, shit you not, 2 months later, 3 months later, divorce, divorce, divorce. Come on, guys. Get your fucking priorities straight. All right. It's
Also,
not all about the physical shit. Make sure you guys are actually connected over here before you get married.
also Priyanka, it could be you. So look, look deep, look in the mirror.
Yeah. Maybe you're the reason he's cheating. Maybe it's your fault. All your
Yeah,
fault. All right. Sorry, Priyanka. I hope that helps a little
time
bit.
to start cooking, less typing, buddy.
All right, guys. Let's go. This is another one I must all right, here we go. Is this is by the way, this one is just kind of pisses me off. This one, all right? This
Why
one
would you choose
pisses
it?
me off, bro. Um, all right, guys. I'm trying to think of a name, but the issues with the names, bro. Every time I try to think of a name, it goes to somebody I know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, if you give someone a name and you actually know a person with that name, you know, they might feel
Let's do
salty. So I'm gonna leave
Erica.
the
Let's do
names up to y'all.
Erica. Let's do Erica.
Erica?
Yeah.
Okay, her real name is Eric Jeet, but
Yeah,
we'll call
yeah,
her
yeah.
Erica.
Eric G.
All right, Eric Jeet. Okay, Eric Jeet. Let me give you some help here. Is there anyone that settled for a partner they didn't like or want and ended up being okay with it? Come on, man. That is such a slap in the fucking face, Erica. I hate you right now. All right, I'm 30. I only entered the dating world at 27 due to strict parents, and it's very hard to find someone. I grew up here and I want someone who is the same. My parents recently told me that a girl from our family friend circle is marrying a guy who grew up in India that her parents found for her. They keep telling me to just compromise like she did so that I can be married. I don't mind an arranged marriage, but I want an American guy. All right, Erica, we see what you want. You don't like your own skin color. That's cool. That's cool. The idea of marrying someone from India that they find for me sounds so awful. It literally makes my stomach hurt. But at the same time, the dating apps here are so bad. I don't know what to do, and I'm wondering if anyone went down this route and had a good outcome. What do y'all think, boys? Arranged marriages, man. What do y'all think, Akash? What do you think, man?
I do agree with her, like, especially marrying a guy straight from India, like, that ain't it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not it.
find someone here that's already settled here, has a working career, and I think that's when you can settle. I think there's two different definitions of settling. Now,
Hmm.
that is beyond, like, I would not want my sister, cousins, or let's say even my daughter marrying a guy from India when she's well settled here and she's
Hmm.
a citizen. But if you find a guy here and let's just say he has a little bit of kinks, maybe not that great looking, or maybe financially he's not fully there, but he has a drive to get there. I think that's when you settle. Or the family doesn't have enough money to where you're like if they're millionaires and they're like working their way up to millionaires, I think that's when you settle.
Hmm.
But this whole situation about marrying a random guy from India and then falling like, no, absolutely not. I do kind of agree with her, but there again, the whole settling thing is just different
How
things.
old is she? 30?
She's 30.
Yeah,
30.
you're past your prime, buddy. You don't have many options left. Like it seems like no, it just seems like you fucking ruined your
Wow.
younger life by trying to be more Americanized than just being yourself. Like that's why you have these thoughts about oh, this
Mm.
Indian guy, this Indian guy. There's plenty of Indian guys in India that are I'll give you like 10% that are good, but here's the thing. They all 10% is probably overqualified for your fucking bitching ass too. So that's why you're not finding the right Indian guy from India. You want a little bit of American guy and all that. That's great, but I don't know if you learn in your 30 years with American guys, you're gonna be arguing about working, financials, cooking, all that shit, right? Now I'm
Hmm.
American.
Also, I've seen this too. Like, if it's an Indian girl wanting to marry an Indian white guy, like she'll find someone quick.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the guy would be willing to be like, okay, you know what?
That's because all the
I'm
white boys
not.
got
Bro,
that
these
Indian fetish,
dudes,
bro. Shout out to my white
yeah, they got
boys.
that
Yeah.
fetish, bro.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out
yeah,
to the
because
white
they're down
boys,
with that
man.
lifestyle. Oh, I'm gonna cook you a sandwich. You're gonna cook me a sandwich. We're gonna
Yeah.
have one shared bank account, all that shit. So shout out to the white boys. But here's the thing, Erica. You're gonna have a good time with the Indian guy. You just gotta go over there and date him. Go to the bigger cities. Don't go to the Bend. Get to know him. You're gonna worry less about all kinds of issues you're gonna run into with American guy. American guy's got some American friends and some American pastime that he might enjoy. Indian guy might be just enjoying some beer. He's gonna work his fucking ass off. He's gonna tell your ass to cook, but just imagine this lifestyle. You live in a nice city, Dallas, Texas. Nice property sold by a friend of ours. Okay. And all you got to do every day, get your ass up, have some kind of side income to take your ass to the beauty parlor, take your ass to the gym, your Pilates, take care of your kids, make a little meal. That's it. And you know what your Indian husband's going to do? He's going to be working on the top of the chain at the fucking AT&T,
Mm.
whatever's in Dallas, all that shit. So if you want
Mm.
to sell yourself short, keep looking for an American guy. You're probably going to be 35 and still single, so it just is what it is. But um, if you want to go further, especially you're later in life, right? Like, then go for the Indian guy. Also, though, don't look for an American Indian guy. It's just not going to work out. If you want to find like a simp at 30, like just marry a white guy. Or Puerto Rican's fun too. Or they like they know how to box really good, so it might give you the beats every night. But yeah, I I think it's past your prime, buddy. You gotta think realistic. It's not time for Reddit. Like it's time to fucking go on some e-dates in India or some shit like that. What do you got, Johnny?
I mean, listen, unless you look like Jabba the Hutt, you should be able to find somebody in the same country as you.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I think you got some problems, girl. I think, Erica, you need to start looking at yourself a little bit. Why am I so picky? Why am I so choosy? Why is my bar so high? Like, redefine what it means to settle, redefine what a successful relationship can be. I mean, what are you looking at? I know a friend. I know a friend. I'm not going to say no names. She's in the dating world looking for somebody. It's been difficult, but I wait, chill. She's in the dating world. Yo, chill, chill. She's in the dating world looking for somebody, but she's like very particular in terms of what she wants. Like one of the things is like she's like, I don't like bald guys. Like they have to have hair. I'm like, why does it matter? Like, what is the hair doing for you? And so I just think like things like that. And also, that guy could get a toupee. That guy could, do the Trump. That guy could go to Turkey and get hair on his head. Like, it's a lot of options. So, come on, what are you doing? And I think it's kind of hinders
You're asking
people.
for a lot with a guy with hair these days because he's gonna want to make sure that it's tight, that stomach is flat and shit. He's gonna want to make sure you making like 6 figures, 7 figures, right? Then you bring it all home to daddy. Like, there's a lot of ass on the return too. So guys with hair, you kind of want to stay away from that for your personal friend Johnny. But I think, yeah, no, you're right, Johnny. You are right. What else we got for spice it up?
All right,
Something
guys.
that doesn't piss you off right away.
Yeah. Let's do another one. All right. This one's more. Yeah, we got to actually give proper advice here. All right. So this is another one. All right. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 1.5 years now. He met my parents, hangs out at my house, talks to my mom on the phone when me and her are talking. But he didn't wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. I felt weird he didn't say it to her, and even my mom felt some type of way, and she mentioned it today. She started to consider him like a son. He lost his mom almost 2 years ago, and when I asked him about it, he asked me, "What should I even say to her?" And he was very dismissive. I don't know what she'll like or what to get her. This, by the way, these people can't type, so I'm trying my hardest here.
Johnny
They have
can't
a
read,
grade
guys.
1 typing
Johnny
levels.
can't read.
No, I can definitely. Anyways, so basically, what happened is when she brought it up to him, he said, "Well, what was she even like? What can I even get for her?" Apparently, he was really dismissive. Is this a red flag? As I need the person I'm going to be with to love my family, I go out of the way to buy gifts for his nieces and nephews, and always ask how his family is. But I feel really weird right now. What should I do?
You know, this sounds like a Pakistani chick. I'm gonna name her Fatima.
It does.
Because,
Fatima.
yeah.
Okay, Fatima.
Let me
Fatima.
all you for you guys. Look, I mean, you suck his dick every day, and how often?
Amen.
How often you let him hit every day, right? There's a lot of factors to
Every
this.
day.
There's a lot of factors to this. Just because one thing didn't go your way doesn't mean it's a red flag. As long as he understood, maybe he's a nonchalant guy like all 3 of us are. We just like, like you tell us something, we'll get it done. It's not that like serious. But what I said about the sucking dick is because as you might have issues with things that you think aren't that like that you think are big, and he might not think that are big, right? He might have some issues too with you going a certain way about certain things where he thinks they're huge and you think they're not that big. So he is just going off of the balance you guys have created in the relationship. And sometimes that's a very good balance of like, oh, like my significant other, if she's calm about these things, I have to give her directions, right? Because she's not overjoyous or overreactive. Okay, that's how I do it. Okay, my significant other, if they, the same thing, vice versa, right? So I think it could be many of those things, but I don't think it's a red flag. I think you're a red flag, and you need to start sucking his dick more because it seems like the job's not being done at home where he doesn't give a fuck about your mama. And
okay, so more fellatio. That's Bunny's advice. More fellatio. Actually, I have a counterpoint, Bunny. What if he's giving her too much fellatio, if that's what it's even called, and maybe now she feels a little entitled, like, oh, I control this whole thing. So you men think about that too, guys. There's a fine balance over there. You don't want
so as a balance,
right?
That's what he did. He said, "Fuck your mom," and that's right. Fuck her mom. Like, fuck her mom. Like, he doesn't have to wish her fucking happy birthday or Mother's Day or whatever the fuck it was, because he's doing more than he's receiving, right? That could be it. But if you're just asking for like a simple red flag, like fucking, no, you're the red flag for even asking this stupid ass fucking question. You're giving us content though. But, so, all you.
No, that was great advice. I mean, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil.
A-grade advice. And the hat tilts sideways. So.
All right, Akash, what do you think, bro?
Man, I think Bunny was kind of going on the right track in the beginning when he first started talking. And then he just fucking went completely sound. Like, I think it's all about education at the end of the day. Like, he lost his mom. I get it. But he needs, and he's a little bit nonchalant.
Wait, wait. He lost his mom? What?
Yeah, motherfucker. This guy does
Yeah,
not listen, does he, bro?
2 years ago, he lost the
Oh,
mom. So he probably feels some type of way about Mother's Day. So I think he was like, and plus, like, you're just dating the girl. You're not like engaged to her or like married to her. Then it
Mhm.
would be a different case scenario.
Yeah.
But I think the guy just like, I think it was just a little bit like, oh, he's not thinking it that way, and he's probably remembering his mom, so he probably forgot about it. So I think whoever this, what was her name, Fatima?
Fatima.
I think, girl, you need to give him a fucking break.
Hmm.
Like, he's going through his own shit that specific day, especially. And I think it might be a little bit of education where if he's, well, maybe if it's his first time dating this girl or dating any girl, he doesn't know whether he needs to wish the significant other's mom happy Mother's Day because technically she's not your mother's. Like,
Hell yeah. Hell
so.
yeah. And by the way, Fatima, you sound selfish as hell. You know this about this man. He went through this, and now you're trying to make a big stink? The hell is wrong with you, Fatima? You gotta get your shit
kind of
together,
fucked
Fatima.
up.
Come
I
on,
didn't know
man.
the dude's mother died. The fuck? Dude,
Yeah.
Does it buddy, does it change your advice?
no, I stand by everything. I stand by, I mean, firmer. Like, yo, you need to suck his dick more. This dude's mama died 2 years ago. Shit,
Oh
he might be on the
my.
brink of, ending it all too. So stay strong, Omar and Fatima. You guys will make it. You don't need to release that to Reddit because you have personal issues within yourself. Because you obviously probably missed some fucking Mother's Days, you dumb bitch. So it just is what it is. What else? Get us
Even
another
canceled.
one. That was good, but let me know if someone's mama died. Like, like
Bro, I did.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
Bro, the hell? All right. Should we last one? Let's
yeah,
go, boys.
we
Let's
got
go.
room for one.
All right, boys. By the way, we're making good time this time. We're not just blabbering too much, so we did well. All right, here we go. Let's name this girl. Uh, I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, man. I don't know. Does anyone have tips on how to enjoy? Does anyone have tips? We got 3 right here.
All uncircumcised.
Does anyone have tip? All. It's the only way we roll. Turtlenecks all the way around. Does anyone have tips on how to enjoy social gatherings when you're the only single person? Oof. I've noticed I've been avoiding social gatherings a lot at work because everyone brings their significant other, and I don't have anyone. Well, I mean, find someone. Now I'm about to graduate residency in a few months. Oh, Akash, you might have to holler out. Now I'm about to graduate residency in a few months, and I don't know, and I don't want to go because I'll be the only one in my class who is single. My residency is very male heavy, and I don't share much about my personal life with anyone. But I've heard male co-residents talk about other women they know who are doctors and single, saying she's hot and in her early 30s but single, so there's something wrong with her. I mean, maybe that's right. That boils my blood because maybe she's single because she doesn't want to settle. Again, so with settling, what's wrong with you women? But of course, they would never see it that way. Residency graduation is a huge thing, and I want to go, but I feel so self conscious. All right, what should I do?
I mean, she doesn't want to settle, brother. Like, clearly, she's like, I'm so offended that the doctors are saying this about me. Go date a taxi driver then, because honestly, he'll take care of you and say less shit about you. Right there, right then, you're going to be in the present. And a taxi driver, I mean, the doctors already have a certain feeling about you. And that's also probably how you present yourself at work, too. So if you're not going to these social gatherings, they already probably think you're like very unsocial or you got some other issues going on and they can't get to know you. They can't get to know this bitchy side of you that'll even turn them off even more. So go show out, and be like, if you want to be likable, you can be likable. I think it's not that fucking complicated. But if your blood's boiling because someone's talking shit about you because they don't know you, it's because that's how you present yourself. That's it. That's simple as
Hmm.
that. Medical field is very hard to be social in. Like, I get it. You guys are always studying and all that shit. But if you have those gatherings and you are, it's a choice for you to go or not go. Not because your answer said or your question said, I can't go because I'm studying and I'm stressed. No, it's just you're just choosing not to go. So you're fucking yourself over. Um, so they already have that thought about you. if you think you're everything, and it seems like you're looking for something very specific too. You're looking for the right guy to talk to you because apparently the wrong guys have. So you're looking probably for, she's probably looking for, it reminds me of a friend of ours, a mutual friend, probably looking for like a, like a, like just a macho man, just all everything, but then has nothing to present for herself, right? So, yeah, no, you go date a taxi driver. It'll work out.
And by the way, guys, at one point we'll start like a Patreon or something where all these people we talk about we'll be name dropping.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
be name dropping.
we're
So
gonna get their
you
names.
never know. You never
It's
know.
gonna be a name
We're gonna
drop.
get the names, their
Name drop
addresses,
episode.
everything, so you guys can
Uh,
reach out to them personally and harass them. Just kidding.
all right, Akash, I'm really interested to see your take on this, man, because you're very social. You go to a lot of things, work related things too. You've had your time being single, so I really want to know from you.
Yeah, man. I kind of actually agree with Bunny, man. You got to go out there to the social events, and I feel like people kind of set you up the way you go to these social events. They're like, "Oh, I think you'd be really good with this girl. I think you'd be
Mhm.
really good with this girl." And the way other people talk about you sometimes, for me, it's like I don't slide into girls' DMs. Like people talk about me the way I am, and then they'll be like, "Oh gosh, it's a great guy, go for it." So when I go to these social events, I just act like myself. I'm talking to everybody, like just having a good time. I'm just being myself because if you're not loving yourself first, you're not gonna be able to love somebody else. So I think social events is the way you get started because that other person, if you want to be with a significant other, they're gonna be want to be social too. So you gotta show up to these events. These events matter. People are gonna talk about you. They might find someone for you, and they might find someone for you. So
Mhm.
it's very important to be at these events because you never know. You show up to this event. Let's say you're at a bar and you see this guy, he's just traveling from out of state. He might be a doctor too, but he's just there for a day and you run into him and you guys make it work. You never know,
That's it.
man. Sometimes things happen like that. You can't be just sticking at the home and waiting for, oh, I can't find anybody. Yeah, because your ass is at the crib. Like, get outside, man.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
love
do agree with
exists.
Bunny with
Hell
that.
yeah, man.
That's all I gotta
And also, I'm just
say.
saying, sure, all the people in your residency program are married or have significant others. That doesn't mean you can't pursue them. I mean, do your thing. Maybe this guy realizes that, oh
Fuck them.
shit, right,
Fuck them.
bro? Maybe this guy, yeah,
Damn
yeah,
near.
bro. Maybe he realized, yo, this is not for me, bro. It's whatever her name is. Well, I don't even know if we gave this one a name. It's this girl, bro. She's
Yeah.
the one for me. So hey, be a cougar. I mean, you're in your 30s. You're not a cougar yet, so I don't want to make you mad because whatever. Be a lioness. Go attack, hunt. Don't be sitting at home like Akash said in your pajamas eating potato chips and watching Love Island, man. It's enough of that shit.
Just like just like Johnny
Go out
said,
there and be social.
hey, even if they're married, but he's the guy of your dreams, always pursue because
Mm-hmm.
love wins first. Put that shit out there. Put that ass out there. Back it up on them. The
Put
doctors
it
sleep
out.
at the hospitals.
Put back it out.
Come into the room. Just do what you gotta do, girl. Get your man. All right, guys. This was episode 2 of the Three Degenerates. Your boy Bunny, Johnny, Akash. So we'll catch you guys next week. We'll be having out shorts really soon, so you guys can kind of binge watch this shit, support us, do all that shit. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace.
Peace.